What's up, Aisha? How you doing? Evil Satyr? Right as I was listening to Promethean. Sorry. Gothic Rose, Tetris Prague. Flia, how are you all doing today? Oh, shit. So, let's talk. I know the last stream I had, I didn't really. I'm your husband. Oh, God. I know the last stream I had, I didn't really explain much. I'm still feeling pretty much the same, a little bit better. But I didn't really explain much as to why I was feeling the way I did. I kind of just didn't want to talk about it. And the reason was because I just didn't feel like it was time to tell you guys how I work. How So, if you guys were around a couple months ago, there was I'm gonna lay down a thing for you so you guys can understand this thing that I'm about to say. So, I don't really have much of a life outside of YouTube or work. When I come home, I make videos, and then I watch TV shows and movies. So my life is literally YouTube, movies, and TV shows, and it has been for the past like 3 or 4 years. So I get very attached because I don't have really much else. So when something happens in a certain TV show or movie, or the movie series ends, and I was very invested in it, I tend to get more depressed than a normal person because of that. This is not like a diagnosis that I got from someone. This is just something I diagnosed myself. Apparently, it happens not just to me. There is people it happens to. But it's an attachment disorder. I think, and there's really no way around it. It's kind of just like normal depression. It just is triggered by something a lot more sensitive. So recently, so now that you know what that is and what I just said, it happened a couple of months ago, if you guys remember. So about a week ago, the finale of my favorite show, The Magicians, came on. And something happened in it. For anybody who watches it, and you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Even though I accidentally spoiled it for anime. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But something happens in it that really crushed me, and made me very depressed. And I was very connected to this thing in the show, for a huge reason, because I was exactly like this. The thing in this show was the show itself got me through a lot. So this big part of the show that has been taken away is, or just what happened in the show made it so I didn't have that anymore. It kind of just ended an era for me that I wasn't ready to let go of. It got me through a breakup. It got me through a lot of fights in that relationship before the breakup. It got me through a lot of suicidal thoughts. And that is why it means more to me than normal people, because usually this would be something stupid like, oh god, it ended. But this actually got me through a lot. And this particular thing that happened ended that for me. And it's just been a really rough thing of me thinking about it constantly, because I really don't have anything else, and I don't really like talking about it too much. I've talked about it with anime, and then like one or two others, but anime seems to be really the only one who understood the whole thing. So I know you guys would understand, and that's why I'm blabbing to you guys right now, because you guys are really supportive of me. But that's basically one huge thing that's been causing me to not be able to function lately, is because I was very... It's not a normal depression. I got hooked on a fictional thing, and that fictional thing got me through a lot, and now that that fictional thing is no longer existing, I'm trying very hard not to spoil anything. Now that that fictional thing no longer exists, and since that fictional thing got me through a lot, I don't know if I've already said that, it feels like a part of me is missing. So, I developed with this show and this specific thing that I'm talking about, and I feel like I changed with it, and now that the thing is ending, like I said, I'm trying really hard. I know it's very vague, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who watches it or anything. But yeah, that's the case of what I'm going through. And usually it's like I get over it because I figure out it's like it's fictional, so whatever. But this is actually different this time. It feels like I lost something, like I lost a part of me, because I invested so much time in it, and it got me through a lot, and it helped me change and it helped me get out of these thoughts that I kept having. Because the show is about a lot more than just magic. It's about suicide and getting over things and pain and hurt, but also love and moving on, and this huge creative story. So it really reflected me in a lot of ways, just with that, but plus magic, and I escaped into it like I did Harry Potter and I did Doctor Who. But unlike those, there's something that happened in The Magicians that just it broke me. So yeah, it's not just for me. It wasn't just a finale of something. It was a piece of something that I invested in gone. For a show of hands, how many people actually watch The Magicians in here? Does anybody? And if you have you seen the thing? Because it's really hard for me to feel better and talk about this if I can't actually say it. It sucks that it's about this type of thing. I just want to know. I know you do anime. Oh, fuck. Is that clap saying that you watch it? I just want to know who watches it, and if you do watch it, have you watched the finale? Are you all caught up? And if you haven't, fuck. And if you have, okay, cool. And if you have, then I'll be able to... It's not Thanos. Don't talk about Endgame. I haven't seen it. No spoilers for Endgame. I will kill all of you. No, you don't have to watch the finale because you know what happens because I accidentally told you. But there's so much that happens in that season, so it's okay. I didn't tell you how. Alright. So Philia seems to be the only one who actually watches it. Philia, have you seen the finale? I mean, besides anime. Have you seen the finale? Can I talk about this? Because this will be a lot easier for you guys to understand if I really explain everything. Okay. So, now that everybody who has seen The Magicians knows about the finale, the main character, Quentin Coldwater, got killed off. And what I meant by I changed with this thing, I meant Quentin, and he, when I first started watching it back in 2015 or 2016, whatever it was, whenever it first came out, I was exactly like him. I really invested myself in this character because it was like a reflection of me. Someone who didn't really know what they wanted to do. They were fumbling through life. They had suicidal tendencies. They were awkward and they just felt like they were the pity friend, like the pity person who just got dragged around to other things. They weren't really the center of anything. And over the years, I took the same lessons that he did. Like, I truly watched this show as a lesson, because his arc was like very huge to me, being able to overcome all of those things. And then they just killed him off. The actors leaving the show, and they killed him off in the saddest way possible. And I'm not going to say like too many details about that. At least I get to say that. I just don't want... I want Animates to be able to watch the thing without me explaining way too much. But there was just a lot of that. And it broke me. It definitely broke me. Because like I said, I invested myself... Even if it sounds silly, I really don't care. It doesn't feel like I lost a fictional character. It feels like I lost a person. And it's really weird. And I've never felt like this before over something fictional. It's just, like I said, I don't have much to my life, so the fictional is really my reality. So, I don't know. I wasn't ready to part with that character yet, because I feel like I still had a lot to watch and learn from that. And I think that's what it is. I think that's why. But yeah. That's how I've been feeling and why I've been feeling that way. Yeah. That's it. That's pretty much it. And I'm a lot better than I was. I've been... No, we're going to Break Bills. It's the place in the Magicians. We're going to Break Bills. It's a school about magic. So, yeah, you can forget about Barbados or Chernobyl. Have a good night, Sean. Even if it is silly, even if people do think it's silly, I really don't care. Even if people think it's stupid, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, I'm telling you this because it's therapeutic for me to be able to talk about it. Like, it's not stupid to me. It's real to me. That's what it is. That's even if that makes me broken or weird or there's something wrong with my brain. If that's what that is, whatever. I'm done trying to please everyone because they're too into themselves to try to really think about how someone else feels. I'm not saying that to you guys, but and that's something that part of that character taught me. And there's just find your own fucking path. That's what a huge part of it. And it hurts. It really does, and it still hurts. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to get over it. It might take me a ridiculously long time, but if that's how I heal, that's how I do it. And there's nothing really much else I can say about that. But that's me. That's how I've been for a long time. At this time it's very different. It's very different. It feels like I lost a part of myself because I invested so much of myself in it to teach me something, and it ended a little too quickly for me. So, I mean, 4 years of my life, I kind of not just invested in a show. To me, it was more than that. It was a lesson, and it was something I can escape into when I was getting mentally abused by my ex-girlfriend, like, and when I had the suicidal thoughts, like, it was an escape to see another person who had those same experiences just be able to become the one thing that he wanted to be for so long, and find out that the world that he dreamt about is real. It was like I put myself in that person's shoes so that I could feel the same way, to believe that that world was real, you know. It was me channeling myself into that, and I've never been so invested in a character before, because it wasn't just a character, it was me. It was a way for me to figure out how to be happy through another person, through a fictional character. And I found myself with that, and I became a different person, a better person because of it. And the fact that it's gone it sucks so bad. I can't tell you how depressed I've been this past week. Like, I get depressed a lot of the time, and I've never felt like this, not at least since I was like 15 or 16 years old. It's a new low point, because I was so happy and I was so caught up in all of the stuff that I was getting done and with you guys and everything. And the one thing that really stuck around was that, you know, I've had a lot of friends, I've had a lot of things come and go, but the fictional world that I fall in love with, Harry Potter and the Magicians and Doctor Who, it'll always be there. And I think that's the most, how doesn't that make that more real than like anything? Like, if that thing makes me happy and gives me an escape from this shitty fucking world, doesn't that make it more real than anything? Like, to me, that's what it is. I feel like there's just so much more in that than anything else, like that art form. I'm very passionate about fictional things, and especially stuff like Harry Potter and the Magicians. I mean, I can't show it because I'm stupid and I don't know how to turn my arm right for the camera, but you can see it. It's a tattoo. It's a Harry Potter tattoo. And I'll actually be getting the Traveler tattoos from the Magicians on my knuckles. Not my knuckles, just here. And then one of the keys right on the middle finger. Thank you for all the support in the chat, guys. I was reading it. I was like glancing at it but if I focused too hard on it, I would have lost my train of thought, and that would have sucked. But yeah, that's mainly what has been going on with me lately. I mean, life throws bullshit at you all the time, and you always have to find this personal little piece of happiness to keep you going. And that, for me, was this show and all of the movies that I like. And it became a part of my life, so that I made it real for me. And that's all that matters. Ooh. Satanic Temple is recognized as a church by the U.S. government. We fucking made it. We made it. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That makes me feel a little bit better. Finally recognized as an actual thing. Still waiting for my Hogwarts acceptance letter. Aren't we all? I think we all are. Still waiting for the fucking doctor to pick me up. Finally, it took them long enough. For real. I mean, I think it's been... 2012 was like the official like Satanic Temple like opening thing. And since then, like, it's been a constant fight to try to get the Baphomet statue in at least one town. And now, since it's part of the government's official list of what a church can be, I think that can happen. And I would love to see a Baphomet in the middle of my fucking town square. That would be fucking awesome. I still have to get a little Baphomet for my thing. What's up, Fleck? How you doing? Oh, it's out there. I will be right back. No, narrating would not be the same without Flick. Really wouldn't. Honestly, I think in quality and quantity, he surpassed Miyu by like crazy, or Mayu, however you want to say it. I mean, I've been using Miyu's music for years, but there's just so much more. But yeah, I'm glad I got to tell you guys how I was feeling, because I felt like I lied. Not lied, just like I could have said something, but it was just too fresh for me to, like, fresh in my mind for me to talk about it, because I felt like I would probably have burst into tears if I didn't. I don't know why I tried to hide that, but okay. Burb just got a phone call. So, what'd you guys think of the new video? I was really impressed with Monsters in My Mind's concept. I don't know. He just thought of that shit. Apparently, it was from like like a past experience or something, like a creepy alleyway experience that he had, and he kind of just fleshed it out. It's fucking awesome. That's a true artist at work. Like, you use your life is reflected into your art, and that's what he did. That's fucking awesome. You're stuck on the art? What, like creating like an art piece for the album cover? Because I can get something together for you if you want. I'm good at least that. Like, I can't draw for shit, but I can make something look good. It feels really good to have a group of people that understand, because I didn't grow up like that. There wasn't really many people I could have talked to. And that's what led to the suicidal tendencies and thoughts and attempts and stuff like that. I can definitely make something for you if you want, free of charge. Just let me know what you think you want, or just give me the concept of what the album's gonna be, and I'll put something together. And I'll go over with Fear Crawler to see if he likes it, because I know he's your main guy for it. So I'll see what he thinks. shit. What time is it? 7:30. 7:30. 7:34. Go right ahead, Flea. You do what you want. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I love you too. See if I can't move this over a little bit. Oh god. Doesn't really look like it's working. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Sure. I've run out of stuff to talk about. I'm gonna be honest. At least 3 views. I'll post it on Twitter. So you'll hopefully get more than 3. My most nostalgic memories? Probably 2012-ish. Maybe maybe like early 2013. Watching PewDiePie for the first time, being really invested with this tiny fucking phone I had, this tiny little Android phone, watching YouTube, laying down. Every time I think about it, I just think of how like much I loved doing that, the escape of that. It was really cool. Just and a thing like a content thing I've never had before. Just endless amounts of videos to make me entertained, and it just doesn't feel like that anymore. So that might be my most nostalgic thing, like Shane Dawson as well, back when he was doing like skits and like vlogs and stuff like that. That's what I remember the most. And sometimes I go back and I watch them. It's just not the same. But anytime I do watch them over again, I get that feeling. Probably also hanging out at my friend's house at around the same time, playing video games. Friend got the PS4. It was really cool. We would also walk out in like snowstorms and like play like snowball fights, but like kind of hunt snowball fights. So we would walk around during like a snowstorm or whatever at like fucking -5 degrees, just fucking hunting each other, trying to find each other around the block in the dark, and then throwing snowballs at them when we found them. Pretty good. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 500 subs. Didn't expect to hit it so soon. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what to do. I already did Q&As. I don't know what to do. I know I'm gonna do a mega collab at 1,000 and then a giveaway because I promised, but I don't know. You guys think of something and I'll make it. Just start throwing shit in there, like start throwing ideas in the chat, and I'll put it into a poll, and then we'll just overall just get that shit out there. Matter of fact, when you do the ideas, do at TDN so that I can see it and take a picture of it so I know which ones they are. Hey, anime, get Twitter, please, and only follow me. Frequently asked questions. I don't get a lot of questions, so that wouldn't really work. Monsters in My Mind. Speak of the devil. Well, like 20 minutes ago, but. Do a live action story acting it out. Well, like a skit? I wish I could do that. Expand your horizons, anime. We're on Twitter too, okay? Everybody's on Twitter. Big happy family. Also, for anybody who isn't in the Discord and doesn't have Discord, make sure you join the Discord. We're a family over there, and we're always accepting people. So, just stop by if you haven't already. Yeah, but Insta's like boring. Gotta go to Twitter. I don't know. I feel like Twitter is better for the horror community. Maybe. That's just what I feel like. I don't know. I could be wrong. Scariest moments or your funniest moments? What does that mean? Elaborate. Elaborate. It was a false god. True. Very true. Sharing your own scary story or something that happened to you. I don't really have many, but I could probably write one. Maybe. I'll see what I can do. I'll try to write my own. I have a bunch stashed up, but I want to make something specific. True. Very, very true. The general chat is, you know, just talking normally. Video posting channel is safe for that. Because I've had a lot of people, like, have a video posted in there, and they're like, that was a great video. And I get it. That is awesome that you're supporting them, but I just want to keep links in there so things can be found by other people. I hope you feel better, CCG. Thanks for stopping by, as always. or we can all get on Discord and have a big old party. Just talk to each other. Or I can do another collab with someone. You've already seen way too much of Horror by Numbers, though. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. I've been trying to get Slumber to do a collab for a while, so maybe I'll try to pry him open. Because he said he would. I just never really followed him up on it too much because I know he's doing other things. So I'm going to see if I can pry him open a little bit. If I can get Slumber on the channel, that'll be a pretty good thing for 500, I think. I mean, I've already gotten Swamp Dweller on there, even though the video is taken down. And I've been on Swamp's channel, and I've been on Mortis's channel. I'm pretty sure I can get Slumber. I'm pretty sure. He's just a very busy dude, so I think that's really all it is. It's just, you know. Honestly, when I look back at it, this is not trying to be pretentious in any way. I would like to get Vidith on a thing because I did have him for the podcast that I still haven't fucking edited. Did you see Mr. X Stream's live chat last week for his podcast? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Who's Mr. X Streams? I'm sorry. The thing is about narrators, there's so many of them, and I mean there is a huge clique of people that know each other, but a lot of them are out of the loop for me. Just like the guy who said I was copying King Spook's intro, and I was like, I don't know who that is, and apparently he's a guy with like over 100K, and I had no fucking clue who he was. So there's a lot of people I don't know. Mr. X Dreams. I feel like I've heard it before. What is this? Stop it. Okay, I'll put this back. So I can type properly. Okay. I have unfortunately not heard of this person. I like his channel art though. That's pretty cool.
Donate. You can go to the PayPal, or if you want to support the channel otherwise, you can go to teespring.com and check out my Mr. Extreme store there, and make sure you send me a picture of you wearing the merch if you do happen to take that route. Either way, you guys being here is enough for me. I appreciate it. Let's see here. NHL Star, hello there, my friend. Who else popped in while I wasn't looking?
All right, well, that's I will check out his God fucking damn it, can you not? All right. I can't get this thing back to the way I want it now. All right. I've never fucked so many times until I went to the Warren streams. You've never fucked so many times? Everybody fuck! Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll message what's his face right now. What's his face? Okay. Message sent to Slumber. Okay. You said fuck. Everybody fuck! No, Aisha, you make me smile. Do, do, do. Always supporting Voodoo Lou. We gotta get together with that dude. I know I'm not talking much. I just don't have much to say. Ah! Okay. That's the end of the other. I just fucking tried to vape the bottom of my vape pen. That was cool. I have to listen to them in the day because I get very scared. That's not a joke. That's true. Gotta go practice choking people out. Okay then. Well, thanks for stopping by, Monsters in My Mind. Thank you so much for letting me use a story that you made for me. It was really cool. Really nice. Blew my fucking expectations out of the water. Like, I know I asked for, like, specific things, and you just completely, like, blew my fucking mind. If you guys have a story, if you guys are narrators and you guys want a really good story that is custom to you and that you narrate and it's for you, I can't say that he'll have the time to immediately because it took a while for this to actually become a thing. I messaged him a while ago about it and he was doing things, so it will take a while. But I definitely recommend going to him before a lot of other people because he really cares about his work and he's a true artist. So I say go to him. He will blow your fucking mind because this was a story that I requested. This is something like I gave him some variables and he went with it. Like I said, I'm not saying it'd be like instant, so you might want to plan it for a while, for a later date, but also TFB, go to him if you need custom stuff because he can fuck, man. He's so good at writing and he gets it to you so fast. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, TFB and Monsters of My Mind, great fucking writers that do custom work. It's very rare to find people like that. So oof, fucking leaving me for Demon Core, how dare you. I don't even know. I don't know who this is either. I feel like I've popped up on his channel before.
Backpack.
Wow. I will also give him a like, even though I don't know who he is. He's live. Well, I think Dezombified is gonna pop in here. Nightmare Files. What the hell's going on, man? How you doing? Is this the same person? Hold on. Oh, no, it's not the same person. Thought it was. Then who was that? Okay, I got them mixed up. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Just stopping by for a second in the middle of editing a bit. Nice, nice. I think Nightmare Files would be another candidate for what to do for 500. Probably get him in there. If interested, of course. God, I realize how fucking like high up my camera is, and like you can't even really see me at all. I had an idea to do something for 500 subs, but I can't figure out what to do. So I'm thinking collab with a person I haven't collabed with before, like something people would want to see, like someone what people would want on one of the videos, like Slumber or something. What people would be happy with seeing, you know, just like a person they wanted to see me collaborate with. There's a lot of people I could think of, but I want to save like a mega collab for 1,000. So I'll just get someone just people really want to see. I'll do like a poll or something, and I'll see if I can pry the shit out of them to see if they can do a video with me. Southern Cannibal? That's a stretch. That is a stretch. I've never talked to him. I've never conversated with him. I don't even think he knows who I am, so that's a very big stretch. Zombified and Nightmare Files in here. Fucking legends in here, man. Yeah, that's a very big stretch. Southern Cannibal is like, he's there's like a clique of a certain amount of narrators that talk to each other, and I'm just not in that one. I'm in the one where you know, NF is there, Dezombified, Slumber, Swamp, you know, all of those, Fearcrawler, Vidith, and then there's Southern Cannibal, there's Dark and Grim, there's Stranger Stories, you know what I'm talking about. Mortis. See, the problem with that is that I still need to do a collab for him. The stream broke. You guys just keep going higher. Like, what? Ah, that's why it broke. Dustin came. It's also my shitty internet. I'm not blaming Dustin. Sometimes it crashes. But you guys are going to Darkness Prevails? That's even higher. There's no way I would ever get Darkness Prevails on my fucking channel. Are you insane? You're insane. Yeah, no. 400k, that's a stretch. More of a stretch than Southern Cannibal. Mortis Media would probably be an easier get than Darkness Prevails. I'll ask Mortis, but I want to get done with the collab that he wants me to do for him before that, so that I can get everything to him. And that he, you know, it's like, oh, you want to do a thing for your channel, but you haven't even done the thing for mine that you said you would do? Oh, no. It's not really a name change, it's just an abbreviation. I'm still a dark narrator, it's just, it's a mouthful. You also have to type all of that into YouTube, so fuck it. Bad vibes? That would be a... I think he would do it. I'll put a poll on Twitter or whatever, or just like a link a poll or something, and then you guys can vote on who you want me to ask to do a collab with, and then I will do it. Hopefully. Orla. Oh, son of a bitch. Dark Somnium was supposed to tell me about doing a collab, that stream that he popped in before, and then he never messaged me. I can't message him either because he's not following me, so... I mean, I can email him or something, but... Why do you guys keep going so high? Especially Satyr, like you keep going, like you keep going so fucking high. It's starting to get to a point where though I'm too minuscule on those people's scale. Like, I don't know Dark Somnium personally. Is that what his name is? Ronnie? I should probably email him because I was really excited about doing something with him and then it just never happened, so I'll see if I can email him. See if he wants to do a collaboration. Mr. Haunted. Yeah, he's pretty good. Right. So he has email, right? For business inquiries. Schmidt. God damn it. I'm not talking about you. I was talking about Seder. Okay. Jeez, come on. And email sent to Dark Somnium. Ronnie's awesome. I love the shit out of that dude, but love your face the most. Thank you. Big guy himself. Mr. Nightmare doesn't even post anything else besides YouTube videos. Like, he tweets like every year. Nice, dude. Mr. Okay. Now that is like, no, that would never fucking happen in a million years. Like, it would never happen. I would love it. It would actually make my heart explode if that were to happen, because he's like one of my idols, but like, nah, man. It wouldn't happen. Not anytime sooner anyway. I'm gonna be going here in a minute. Got work tomorrow. See you, Nightmare Files. You guys keep fucking naming people who would never do it. Listen, I'll ask. I will email these people that you're listing, but I doubt it. Especially Mr. Nightmare. And Let's Read. I love Let's Read. He's not my type of content because I don't really like the long ones, but he's really awesome. Running Circle Productions. What's going on? I already had Fear Crawler on a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to get people I haven't done anything with yet. I actually really enjoyed the video I did with Fear Crawler. It was a lot of fun. I think it's too close together, Dustin. That's why I'm not going to. Oh, I love Blue Spooky. I love him so much. There was a whole month where I just watched his stuff constantly. King Spook? Nope, I just found out about him last month. Like that. The way I get introduced to King Spook was actually pretty funny. Someone on my on one of my videos was like, "You're copying King Spook. You stole his intro, which was the VHS intro I had," and he was like, "You totally did. Stop trying to lie. You stole it from him." And then I took a screenshot and put it on the thing, and it was like, apparently I'm stealing from King Spook, and I didn't even tag King Spook, but he ended up seeing it, and he's like, "Huh, weird." And that's my introduction to King Spook. King Spoop. King Spoop. Thank you, Dingleberry. Alright. Unit is pretty great too. I found him through... No, I was thinking of a different person, maybe. I thought I was thinking of someone way different, I think. I'm tired. Creepy ghost stories. Like I said, I'm gonna go here in a minute, so I'm gonna look up this channel and probably dip. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Like I said, be sure to join the Discord. It is in the channel description in the About page or above on the channel art. Be sure to check out the newest video with Monsters in My Mind. It was really, really fun to make. And thank you guys so much for listening to my bullshit and making me feel better. I love you guys. And I will see you guys next time.